Get on there with y'all. Let me put on my battery saver. Hold on. Then I'm about to share it. Let me share it. Listen to the storm.
That was going to be a Wednesday through Thursday time frame. And we have this one coming in Saturday. So we're looking at yet another storm in some of the very same areas. This one's going to be another round of heavy snow and maybe even ice back from the Great Lakes through the Northeast. Timing is going to be Saturday into Sunday. This is what we know so far. Significant icing can also be possible, especially in those areas that have a chance of seeing ice come Thursday. So now we have the secondary storm that can bring in some of the same impacts. Watch the roads and airport very closely. If you have plans to travel this weekend, keep in touch with your airline. Keep in touch with us here at Fox Weather so we can kind of walk you through what we have going on in terms of the storm. Here's storm number one. This is Wednesday and into Thursday. We're looking at Friday morning. So there's a second storm that's going to be way back towards, say, the Great Basin. That's going to come sliding on in as we head into Friday evening. Now we see the impacts kind of falling into place. Upper Midwest gets in on snow first, where temperatures are going to be very cold, higher up in elevation. So it's an all-snow scenario. And for an area like Chicago, you're right along, say, the melting line, that can get in on some freezing rain. That's going to bring in yet another round of some ice. You heard Steve talk about it for Thursday. You'll see it again into Friday evening. And then as we head into Saturday, we're looking at the I-95 corridor again, back towards the Great Lakes. A warm front that's going to amplify the temperatures and allow for temperatures to be a little bit warmer higher up in elevation, where freezing rain is going to fall in an area like Philadelphia, Washington, D.C. We're going to watch those areas closely. So anywhere in this dotted line here is where we have an icy threat likely. Notice that it's a little farther south. We have Ohio back into, say, northern portions of Kentucky. Under that, to the north, we have a round of heavy snow back across, say, northern England, back into place as well. Steve?
A.K.A. we take down to the Gulf Coast. A lot of this warm air that you were tracking, creating some of those tree mix and the dynamics of the ice threat. Well, when you get closer to the storm, it creates visuals like this. It's almost what you don't see at
fog at the beach in Florida.
Shores where at times anything beyond
snow at the beach in Florida.
It's gone. I mean, look, as they pan over towards the Atlantic, you can see right where the water got onshore, and that's it. It gets any deeper out beyond that. And then the condominiums, that right in the foreground, nothing beyond that. So it just shows you how you lose that visibility so quickly. It's not just
it ain't snow, it's just fog.
Tomorrow morning,
Fog alerts, Lafayette, Port Street, Port St. Joe, Mobile, Monroeville, Lafayette, Tampa, Miami, Pensacola.
1 mile visibility in New Orleans. Let's take you back to New Orleans.
1 mile visibility in 1 mile visibility in Tampa, 0 mile visibility in Albany, 0 mile visibility in Charleston. Oh,
25 different accidents all happened right before 9 a.m. Sadly, this was a deadly accident. And you can see why. It's just tragic. This was Interstate 55. It's an elevated surface above the Gulf.
When I be like, get off this shit, somebody tell you to get in here, no, get off of it, get off of it.
20 to 30 feet above
get off of it.
And so it allows, easy
get off of it. Hold on, get off this shit. Get off this.
Like this. Here's the thing with that elevated surface. There's no road to get off of it, right? So now you're effectively trapped. And you have people that are going at a high rate of speed, going the speed limit in that area, 55 miles per hour. They want to go faster because now I'm rushing 60, 65, if not greater than that. And before you know it, you notice now there's an accident and it comes slamming in. It is terrifying when that plays out. That's what we're trying to avoid because, as I mentioned back,
visibility at 0.25 and less. 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m.
And that's at 8 a.m. How does this all form? We have clear skies overnight that will allow that ample fog. Then you really have stagnant conditions. You don't have much wind interaction because wind
I love watching
clear out some of that fog. That's trapped at the surface, and of course your dew points
Shaka, the world watcher.
Incredibly high when you're thinking of that close proximity to the Gulf of Mexico.
We need somebody to cover the world news. Yeah.
Creates that fog. And in thinking about New Orleans, they have so many people that are visiting the Big Easy right now. because of the big game. Fox, we're your destination for all of that action, but don't be on autopilot. Don't be a victim of the moment and being excited about just the Super Bowl. Make sure you're prepared for these type of events. By the way, tune into the Super Bowl 59 pregame show to be live this Sunday starting at 1 p.m. on Fox and then streaming on Tubi. Then hang around for the big game that kicks off at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. You don't want to miss it, of course. Gronk is always
when it rains, it
comedy
pours,
as
it's
well.
raining cats
All right,
and
now let's
dogs.
take you out towards Hawaii, where Kilauea volcano is in the midst of its 8th eruptive episode in recent weeks.
Damn.
That's been said about me. The USGS says that the eruption began around 10 p.m. local time yesterday. This latest episode comes after small fountains of lava began spewing on Sunday night, continuing to intensify on Monday before the sustained fountain began. Fountains from the north vent grew from 50 to 250
Oh,
feet. So
shit.
5 times what we've seen before. The USGS said that every eruptive episode since December 23rd has continued for about 13 hours to 8 days. And episodes have been separated by pauses in eruptive activity, lasted between 24 hours and 12 days. The Hawaii Volcanic Observatory has said that it would continue to monitor the situation and would provide updates as necessary. So,
Yeah, because ain't nothing you could do to that.
It's been spewing.
You know, and this is kind of off topic, but I think scientists are also looking at Iceland for how much that volcano has erupted too.
Yes,
in the past couple of years.
Yeah, we saw that was posted earlier this week on FoxWeather.com. I was looking at that as well, and then we think about all the seismic activity. There's a lot that you can find on our website, including this. International stories. We talked about the impacts that we've seen
Patagonia
around the world.
wildfire?
Hiking
Okay.
trip, right? So imagine
It's crazy.
for you, wherever you live and going hiking, going into this, a hiking trip for hundreds of people in Argentina's Patagonia region was cut short as a wildfire forced evacuations.
Couldn't imagine because one, a lot of these folks they may be visiting the area, so they don't know the lay of the land.
Yeah.
And they have to evacuate due to a natural disaster like that. And the fire, of course, nasty for 6,000 acres.
Yeah, so you think about the
6,000
hikers, but
acres.
then how big this is and destroyed several homes. So now you have that almost chaotic nature of this where you have tourists or people that are just kind of doing, what their passion is, hiking, with those that are residents. And everybody's trying to figure out where do we go next. There was no phone coverage or internet at the time this happened as well. So
No phone calls or internet, stay linked in. That's why Shaka here, man. It's to get for the chime in where my folks at, man. Let me send some of this out.
Southern California,
Where my folks at.
showing you that it definitely plays out all across the country.
And we'll take it over to Australia, and the flooding is just now starting to ease up. The devastation is incredible.
Yeah, we were just talking about California, right? Over 20 inches of rain.
Yeah.
So when you bring that out, that's still less than 2 feet. They had 6 feet of rain that just came in.
Just a couple of days.
So you do have the flooding that you see here, and it's so
Damn.
widespread, and they're telling you have to get out. It's like, how do you even
Exactly.
do something like this?
You don't. And the interesting part is that this is moving into neighborhoods and homes and communities, so that makes it hard too.
If this nigga on the boat, he gotta be on the
All the
boat.
weather across the world, get over to FoxWeather.com. We'll leave you with the Big Apple and what's
No,
happening
ain't a
here.
big ass
As many
truck.
people enjoy New York City. We'll have more next.
New York look like they cool over there. They getting some snow and shit, but it look for that picture, look like that was cool.
Had my data, didn't, and now my identity's been stolen.
Banks, hospitals, employers, and other institutions all have your personal information too. And when they're exposed, careful credit won't be enough.
$110,000 of my hard-earned money gone.
Mistakes. Take steps to protect your personal information. You're not the only one who has it. Only LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points every second, alerting you to the widest vulnerable threats. And if you become a victim, a dedicated U.S.-based identity restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed. Plus, LifeLock members are backed by the LifeLock $1 Million Protection Package.